Alright, what's going on, guys? I have been busting my ass trying to get done the link levels for our boy NAMEK GOKU, and after about 4 days or so, I have managed to get it done. And when I mean relentlessly trying to get it done. Like, I have been doing 23-8 just all day, every day. Like, it's just, I don't even know. Like, I haven't taken a break to do anything else on the game, making sure maybe I do my daily shit. But other than that, it's just been focusing on NAMEK GOKU and getting his links done. So, you see here, we have him at max links. Definitely not fun, but we got it done, and I want to make sure that I get this showcase out quickly, so we are going to do just that. You see, here's how we did our boy up in the hidden potential system. We have him at 11 crit, 11 additional, 7 crit, and 5 dodge, 1 dupe. I pulled him in about 1,000 stones and said, forget about it. I'm going to take my 2 copies and get on out of here, because chasing dupes is dangerous. So I managed to get him on back-to-backs during my round, so I got really lucky. This unit, this art is beautiful, animation's great. Let's go ahead and hop into a long event, and I will showcase him on the first couple turns and then the last couple turns, and then we will hop into something else. Alright, so we are here on the Kamehameha team. You see we got our boy Goku linked up with AGL, LR Gohan, and Krillin, rocking with support, a 161k defensive stat. So I'm going to show him off like this, and then we're going to play the next turn, and then I'm going to show him off defensively without the support. So we're going to be getting a guaranteed additional right here, a defensive raise, and an attack raise. So let's see what our boy can spit out. 5.1 mil, turn 1, that's pretty good. And we got another attack raise coming from this 18 key super attack. I need to adjust this a little bit. Bear with me here while this plays out. Now 4.67. Okay, that should be better. I won't hit my face on the mic. Okay, 3 attacks, right? And we already got the attack raise, so that's perfect. Now, the beauty is he doesn't quite stack like our boy Gohan, but you know, just with all the, you know, he starts off just so damn powerful. And that's going to do a little bit of damage, 70k, not too bad. So again, we're going to play this turn out, and then I'm going to run to the next rotation really quickly, let that play out, and then we're going to see how he looks without the Krillin on support, giving, I want to say 30%. Because that obviously is going to skew the numbers just a tad. But still, I mean, 130k, 140k defense, especially when you put him in the second slot in Super Battle Road, that's pretty damn good. So we will see when we go, because next we're going to run over to the, we're going to run into a Super Battle Road stage, and then we'll see just how he looks in that situation. So here we are again, 187k defense after the raise. So let's go ahead and get another 18 key for the attack raise, and we will also be getting an additional defensive raise because we are getting hit. So, you know, a guaranteed additional is just so valuable in this game, like when it's like just additional in general. Okay, that's a lot, but he hasn't raised a lot yet. So 4.8, that's again without support. The defensive number is just a little bit higher from the raise that we got. So we're going to get another attack raise and another defensive raise. 4.38, not bad. You know, you're steady camping 4 or 5 mil with, you know, 150k defense. That's pretty good. Considering all the stacking we're doing, we're nowhere close to done yet. Okay, so I'm going to let this turn play out. We're going to get a little bit farther in the event, and then I will come back once we are at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right now, and we will be back soon. Okay, so we are back in turn 17. Our boy Goku was in slot 3, or the second turn, not linked up with Gohan, so it took us a little bit to get to the point where we're at. But if we see here on the defensive meter, we are at a hefty 621k defense with no support. So, long events, you can see this is where this guy has his bread buttered. We're going to go ahead and get another defensive raise. We're not going to be able to get to 18 keys, so no attack raise, but that's going to be alright. You see, we got full HP, basically. We're ready to go. We're not going to have any trouble getting through the rest of this event, so I'm going to kind of talk it out as we finish up these last few phases. He is not an extreme class enemy, so unfortunately we cannot get the active skill in this video, or in this particular run, but we will make sure at the end that we do get that in there. So after this, we're going to go hop into Super Battle Road, and then we're going to take his team, Goku's Legendary Existence team, into a Dokkan event and get the active skill. So that is the agenda for the rest of the video before we do the breakdown. So let's go ahead and play this turn out. And we got another defensive race, so we are looking to be where we want to be right about now. So let's see, like, this is just one of those cases where the additionals have really kind of set Goku up above Gohan quite a significant bit. You know, last time I did this, I just recorded this same showcase. Everything went exactly the way I wanted it to, but I did the same damn thing I did where I forgot to change my audio output, so it was an echoey voice the whole time. So I gotta be more disciplined about that going forward, because I can't just be doing all these recordings and then losing them to that stupid shit. So, you know, such is life for now, but I'm gonna try and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Yeah, I don't think we're taking 500k damage this turn. This is gonna hurt though. How much? TBD. I'm gonna say 300k. Yeah. Yeah, like the Kamehameha team is just crazy, dude. Like, we got this rotation going. We could have a UI Goku rotation going. There's just so much you can do with this team. So many different builds. You know, basically every Dokkan Fest LR is going to end up on this category. So if you get your hands on one, you know, they end up here. Like you can see, I've got, what, 5 total Dokkan Fest LRs on this team. So definitely no shortage of them. Am I going to need to heal up? Yeah, so we're at 700k defense. I might pop a Whis next turn, but not on this one. I don't need to. Ah, damn, so close. Oh, I used the wrong one. Ah, it doesn't make a difference. They got the same defense. Okay, so you'll see here, I think 500k defense with type disadvantage, we're fine. I don't think that's going to do 200k. 500k defense is a lot. You see, right here, we're camping around the 5 mil range. If we do get the 18 key off, we're around the 6 mil range. So, you know, when we get to the later terms of the event, 5 mil, 6 mil with 700k defense, I'd say that's pretty good. You'd be hard pressed to tell me that's not good. Perfect. Okay, if this isn't double digits, I'll end the video right now. Okay, close. Actually, what I can do as well is bring out our boy Vegito and maybe finish up like that. We'll see what happens right here. Yeah, I think Vegito could take this on himself. So, you know, you've seen what you need to see. 700k defense. An event like this is definitely not a, you know, it's a pretty maintainable number. Without a doubt. What's the word I'm looking here for? One of the best units in the game as of today. Top 5, I'd say. Frieza's definitely better, but just as a Goku fanboy, as a lot of us are, I definitely prefer him to Frieza in terms of like what unit I'd rather have. Yeah, just because I'm a sucker for Goku units, so. But that is not to say that Frieza is not better, because he definitely is. So let's go ahead and get our fusions out and get out of here. Hopefully we can get the Gogeta win screen, but I doubt it. Usually Vegito just does so much extra damage, it's crazy. So like I said, after this, when we get out of here, we're going to go hop into Super Battle Road. I'll probably just do the Super Saiyan stage, do like 2 turns of him in there, and then we will end the video, or we will go into the, what did I say we were going to do? We are going to go into the Legendary Existence team, and then we will call it quits for the day. I've got a lot of uploads out today. I've, my situation between school and all that, like I just started back up at school again, so I just have not had time to do uploads, and I also didn't have Wi-Fi at my apartment for about a week, a little under a week, so I'm definitely glad to have that back. Oh, don't crit on both. Yes! Okay, we're gonna get the Gogeta win screen if he doesn't dodge. Alright, cool. I'll definitely take that. Okay, so this has been him on the Kamehameha team. We saw him at 700k defense, hitting about 5.5. Key, definitely not, like, he's not always going to be getting 18 key supers, but it's definitely, he's still looking phenomenal regardless at this point. So let's go ahead and hop into Super Battle Road, and I will be right back. Alright, so we are here in the Super Battle Road stage for the Super Saiyans. I got a bit of a decent situation here where we are not going to have a... everybody's going to be alive here, so we can go ahead and have pick whoever we want to attack. So we are going to finish it up like this. Oh, I forgot to check defense. It's around 120 to 130k right there, but it raises very quickly. Like you'll see, like right here, we're going to guarantee we're going to take this guy out. And then taking double digits right there. So, you know, that's with no item active and a decent Lincoln partner here with our boy Super Vegeta. Not the best one, but definitely not the worst. I think when global players get their hands on him, they're definitely going to find him to be quite the treat. A Pure Saiyan's lead in 2021 is just so valuable with how top-heavy that team, or not even how top-heavy, just how deep that roster is. It really is insane how good Pure Saiyans is at this point in the game. I mean, that's the thing. Like, every celebration, Pure Saiyans gets better, right? Like, there's never a time where Pure Saiyans is not going to be, like, eating, metaphorically, of course. Like, it's just so many, the demand for Pure Saiyans is so high at all times. Every celebration, where's our new Saiyans, you know, like, if they do, you know, a Dokkan Fest, what's the one, like, a Frieza or something like that, like, not as many people are going to summon, and that's just how it is. You know, obviously, they could be as good as they want to make them do it, but Saiyans are ultimately what makes money. So, as unfortunate as that may be, it's how it is. So, there is definitely the beauty of, well, now that I think about it, the beauty of STR Super Vegeta on Global is you don't have this 350 million is right around the corner over your shoulder that us on JP we had. So it was like, yeah, he's a Pure Saiyan League, he's great, but sorry, do you want him over Namek, or do you want him over the 350 million download celebration units, which ultimately ended up being some of the most hyped characters of all time? Like, we were all expecting Cell games, everybody was like, boo. We were all expecting GT, everybody was like, eh. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it's Namek Saga? Okay, bet. Like, alright, I'm summoning. So, double stun from our boy Gotenks. No. Alright. Perfect. The guy who's not stunned is going to attack. So we are going to get the guaranteed additional off, which at this stage in the game is exactly what we need. Okay, so 17k. He's not perfect, but he is going to get a guaranteed additional right here. So, and that's a 4.1, by the way. He looks pretty good in Super Battle Road. I've been impressed so far with what I've seen. Okay. Go ahead, keep making your case. Tell me I'm disrespecting you. Even though I'm not. I love this unit. He's probably my favorite unit in the game right now. It's going to be hard to beat out UI Goku as my favorite unit in the game, but this guy has definitely got the makings of pulling that off. So, we're just going to play this out, see if we can do the no item run live on stream. If not, or not on stream, but just on video. If not, oh well, not a big deal. Let's just go after you. I want to get you your 18k. Okay, perfect. I need him to not super at the end, by the way. That's kind of critical at this point. And then if I do that, all of a sudden we're looking good. Ooh, damn. Okay. If it's not a super at the end, we're good. Ah, shit. I need a defense raise, and he's only 55%. I didn't want to bring one in the showcase that was better than mine. Yeah, I mean, that's type disadvantage, though, so take that as you will. 131k defense, not great. This is definitely where our boy is going to look a little bit more suspect, for sure. This is, I mean, you see, he's vulnerable. Yeah, I mean, but that's type disadvantage, though. Like, you have to understand that most units are going to be taking a lot from type disadvantage, so I'm not going to hold that against them. That guaranteed additional for a defensive raise. Perfect. And the 5 dodge. And he's stunned, by the way. I'm pretty sure he's stunned. I know he's critted. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let our boy Go Tanks take care of business, huh? It is turn 3, so no active skill. Okay, we will go ahead and get up on out of here and secure the no item run. So the no item run done in a showcase. How about that? Always something doing these. I love it. I love it. All right. So that was our boy in Super Battle Road. That was just kind of a interesting situation. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say he was like an ace, but he did well. He took a lot from type disadvantage, but most units do. So that was him on Super Battle Road, and now we are going to take him over into a Dokkan event where we can get the active skill. I will be right back. Okay, so we are back in a Dokkan event to be specific. We are going to be making sure that we fight an extreme class enemy. I'm not worried about stacking or anything like that, but I am a little bit concerned with towards the end how we're going to make sure that our boy ends up at the 50k or the 30% HP so we can get the active skill going. This rotation's kind of ass, but that's okay. Go ahead and let our boy Tapion go to work. So that's kind of like, when I break them down, I'll say a little bit more about it, but like, that's really where you see the fatal flaw in this unit. Not even the fatal flaw, but just like the unfortunate flaw that he's just straight up not going to look as good when you're fighting a, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're fighting a super class enemy. Like, it's unfortunate, but that's just how they designed him, that he's just not going to wow you by any stretch of the imagination. Or, what am I saying? Yes, he is. He's going to, I'm losing my train of thought. He can't even get the active skill against an extreme class enemy. So that's kind of what sets him below UI Goku, is that UI Goku, you can get his active skill against whoever. It's just a matter of being above a certain HP threshold. But with them, it's the enemy threshold as well as the enemy typing. So if they're extreme, that's the only time you can use it. So you really just don't get to see him at his best. So like with UI Goku, it's just everything. He can triple super, triple crit much more often than the other Goku can. So for me, that's just what it boils down to. As much as I love this Namek Goku, I just don't see him being better than our boy UI Goku, unfortunately. It's not exactly his fault. I think the design of UI Goku is just so crazy that it's going to take Dokkan a lot to get somebody that's better than him. And for me, it's not Frieza, but I do understand the argument for people that say it is. So don't come at me too hard. Okay, so we are now in the... I'm just trying to think of how I could do this. I guess I have one on both rotations, so... I'm just thinking at this point. Oh, that's mine. Yeah, that's right. He also got that stack. Okay. I'm not too worried about the defense. I mean, it's going to look pretty similar to what we've seen so far in the 200k numbers. At this point, I'm all just focused on getting the active skill. So I'm going to play through this event with the team just to showcase it, and then I'm going to hop into the active skill, and then we're going to do the breakdown. Again, I just want to keep restating what I'm doing here, so you know where I'm at. This is where it's going to be tricky, because we're about to enter the last phase. So what I want to do... is do this, and then do that, then do that. Okay. I don't think this should kill him, but I do think Goku will do enough damage to the point where we'll get to 30%. I hope. Oh, yeah. Oh, but a crit might... Shit. That might be GG. The additional, we're done. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Is that below 30 though? Ah, it's damn close. I don't think there's any way to avoid it. Alright, I'll have to come back and figure out another situation where I can get it. But for now, I guess we'll just get the UI Goku one in.
俺は別に正義のヒーローでもなんでもねえ。けんどな、仲間を傷つけるやつは許さねえぞ。
Okay, so that was the UI Goku active skill. Figured I'd just throw that in there because why not? I will be back when I get the scenario to get the active skill. So once we get that, I will be back. Okay, after about 9 tries, I finally have the chance to get the active skill. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to game audio, and we are going to play this out.
ダメだ。二度と悪さすんじゃねえぞ。
Alright, so that's everything that I wanted to go over today with our boy Namek Goku. You saw some pretty impressive stuff, some stuff that might make you raise your eyebrows a little bit, but the thing is, like, with this unit, I mean, it's the Super Saiyan Goku, you know, like, this is somebody that everybody wants. There's no, it's not like one of those moments, like, the Namek Saga is Dragon Ball, right? Like, Namek Saga is arguably, in my opinion, the best that Dragon Ball has done. You know, there's a lot of good stuff that's new that I really like, but I think Namek Saga, just pound for pound, is the best saga they've done. The most build up in the plot, the best storytelling. That's when, you know, Toriyama was really at his best, in my opinion. You know, the original, I think it was either that or the Cell Saga was supposed to be the original ending for Z. So, you know, all like the passion went into this, you know, story and everything, all the build up, everything. I could go on and on and on about how much I like the Namek Saga, but for the sake of the video, I will not do that. But I'll give you a quick rundown of how I have this hidden potential again. 11 additional 7 crit with a 4 crit hidden potential orb. I originally had him at, like, I went full crit, but after I thought about it, the triple and the quadruple super that he could potentially do is definitely the way to go. So here is our boy Namek Goku. Again, I was very impressed with what we saw today. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I'm putting content out like this all the time. Again, I'm out.